Oh, yes. Absolutely.
You may have seen her on the Hallmark Channel wearing her famous split Eagles-Chiefs jersey or gifting her son's chocolate chip cookies ahead of the Super Bowl. She's our favorite Disney expert. My girl is Dee Dee, my mother-in-law, and now she's officially not going to lie. Donna, Kelce, welcome to the show.
I'm excited to be on the show. I can't stand it. This is great. And I mean, here of all places.
I know.
Can't get any better.
I figured if we were going to do the Donna Kelce episode that everyone's been asking for.
Perfect.
Perfect place to do it.
Every time you walk in the gate, it's just like you feel like you believe in magic all over again.
Yes. Yes, you do.
It's a great feeling.
Now, how does it feel to be one of our most requested guests?
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they must know I have a lot of dirt on the boys.
I think they know I'm going to ask the questions to get there.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Now, you know all the ins and outs of Disney, so we're going to get into that. But first, the real ones.
Yeah.
For some reason, always want to hear more about our family. So we'll start there. I don't know if I've talked about the first time that I met you on the podcast yet. I've talked about the first time I met Travis. It was the Pro Bowl trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, we were in Hawaii.
Yep. Yeah. Do you remember the first time that we met?
Yeah.
I believe it was an Eagles game.
Yes.
I figured that you would remember only because leading up to that, the joke was that nobody believed that Jason actually had a girlfriend because he's not a Rico Suave, everyone.
Yeah.
He wasn't bringing around a bunch of girls.
No, very few, none in high school. And I never knew of anyone that he dated in college. I'm sure there were a couple, but he just never brought anybody home. I guess he was just waiting for you, Kylie.
Sure, that's what it was.
Was waiting for the perfect one.
That's right. It had nothing to do with the fact that he has no game whatsoever.
Well, you know.
Now, what do you remember from our first meeting?
Oh, man. How tall you were.
Yeah.
You had a sophisticated air about you.
Oh, that's very kind.
Yeah, I know. And it was, I was just really impressed with, how you carried yourself and how articulate you were. And I just was thrilled to death.
I was very excited to be with you and be eye to eye.
Yeah,
that is
there you
always
go.
like, as tall women, I think you always recognize when someone you walk up to and you're speaking like straight to their face.
Yeah, agreed.
It's something that I don't realize until it happens. Like until I'm talking to a tall woman, I don't realize that I'm looking down towards everybody else.
Yeah, I know.
For anyone who doesn't know this, you are known as Dee Dee to our girls.
Yes.
How did we get the name Dee Dee?
Dee Dee came about very selfishly because most babies say the D word first. And so I thought, okay, there is already a Nana, and there's probably going to be some other names and things like that. So I just did my initial of my name twice. That's all.
I love it. And also, I love the idea that there was a chance that you beat Jason to the punch. Like if it was a DD instead of a dad, we could have held that over him forever.
Yeah, but the A vowel is a very
it's easy and it's quick.
It is for sure. It's easy to form.
Jury's still out on Finn. We still have a chance. Now you were just in town visiting. What's the funniest thing that one of the girls has said or asked you ever?
Just recently, Bennett came up to me and she says, "Now, what's your name again?"
Yeah, she'll humble you. That one's a little nuts. I think I know the answer to this question, but of our four girls, who reminds you the most of Jason?
Oh boy, it's got to be Wyatt. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure that I've told the story on the podcast before, but I have said before that there was a time when Wyatt, I think she was around 2, and I remember her having a tough moment, we'll call it. And you were staring at her in like a very just like observant way. And I looked at you and I said, "Is it giving you PTSD?" And you said, "A little bit, a little bit."
Yeah.
Who reminds you the most of like a Travis personality?
Oh dear. Well, it's usually the second or the third child because they're the ones that are fearless. Mm-hmm. And, you're learning with the first child. So I would have to say that Ellie probably is the one that throws herself off the couch without abandon.
Yes,
and,
she does.
Yeah, so she has no fear.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Donna, as you know, I love talking about motherhood on this podcast. And since I'm married to your son, I have a lot of questions for you. I, of course, have 4 girls and you raised 2 boys.
Oh, yeah.
And witnessing a household of all girls now and being close to it.
Yeah.
What would you say are the biggest differences between raising boys and girls?
The thing that just amazes me is how they will sit down and do a craft for a certain period of time. That wasn't my experience.
No.
It was constantly running around, jumping off of things, getting into trouble, running out the door, starting the car up, when they were 3. So
Yes.
they got into a lot of stuff.
Now, is there one that you would say is tougher or just different?
I think Jason, because he was the oldest and, always the elder child in the family, not all the time, but especially with Jason, he would tend to listen and follow the rules. Yeah, Travis isn't a rule follower. No, he runs to the tune of his own drum.
We had a conversation after I had Bennett where you had mentioned 3 girls still sounds a little bit nicer than 2 boys for that age.
Yeah.
Because, a bird.
It must be one of my ancestors.
Now, much like you're saying, doing a craft, we often start our day with a nice drawing, coloring session.
Oh, yeah.
And I have said that in that moment, a house of boys would never. They would never.
No, they're breaking the crayons. It's like I saw one time 2 different fields. There was a field full of boys playing soccer and a field full of girls playing soccer. The girls, you ask them to get in a circle and kick the ball between each other. With the boys, one's, playing basketball with the soccer ball. They are, hitting each other. They're wrestling on the floor. They're doing everything but what they're told to do. So, yeah, completely different.
It might be tougher for us later.
Yeah,
sure.
Could be. Yeah, for sure.
Now, I also couldn't have you on and not ask about the famous story of Jason with the knives in the front yard.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I had just picked him up from daycare and we had gotten home. And I decided I was going to go upstairs and change because I had my, work outfit on. So I'm upstairs, I get the shorts on, and I hear from across the street this person calling, "Oh my God, he's got a knife." And I knew who it was immediately.
Did you really?
Yes, I knew it was Jason. He was the only one that was tall enough they could reach him. And I literally had him high up in a cabinet because I had to keep everything sharp away from both of them. But yeah, I ran out there. I only had my shorts on and a bra. I literally ran out and, and then everybody was clapping on the street. They were so excited about that picture. So it was really kind of funny, but, Jason was literally throwing it up in the air and it would come down and hit the ground and
to stick in the grass.
Yeah. And Travis is just looking at them like, oh my God, that could have went right through his head. But yeah, that was a scary time. That was a scary one.
Yeah. I'm always brought back to little Jason when he headbutted grandma.
Oh yeah. He did that with my mother. Yeah. Yeah. He thought that was just great fun because Ed and he used to do it all the time.
Sure.
Just as a little game. And he wasn't even walking. They would just headbutt each other. And sure enough,
like a little love tap.
He pretty much knocked my grandmother out. I mean, their grandmother out. And the other time is Jason was 2 months old and I had just dried my hair and he picked up the hairdryer and hit me over the head and I saw stars on that one. Yeah. And he wasn't doing it to be mean or anything. He just thought it was fun. Thought it was funny. What 2-year-old can pick up a hairdryer and swing it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had muscles back then.
Now, as the mother of that man's 4 children, how can I prevent my kids from repeating their dad's mistake?
Oh, geez. I think every child is their own and they come up with their own thoughts. So something that they're going to come up with is going to be completely different than what my children did because they're watching different shows.
Sure.
They're looking at cartoons, and I'm sure that Jason had seen that on some cartoon. They both like to mimic.
Now, you've told so many great stories about Jason and Travis. Is there one that you haven't told and maybe you've been saving for the perfect moment and maybe this is that moment?
I don't know.
You've aired it out. You've exposed
there you go.
them.
There's one in particular that I do remember. I used to have to keep the keys up high, just like I had to keep the knives up high. And Travis, for some reason, was opening up the drawers and he was climbing up them. He was 3, climbing up the cupboards to get to the keys. And for some reason, I was in the bathroom or whatever. I mean, you got to go. And I'm all by myself. I go out the back door, and there's the 2 of them sitting in the car. Now, mind you, the car was locked. So Travis would watch us like a hawk. He knew exactly what we were doing. He knew how to unlock the car door, get into it, and then slam it shut. And I don't know how he did it, but somehow, and thank goodness, it was it was not an automatic.
Sure.
Okay. And he put the keys in the car. He knew exactly what to do and turned it on, and it jumped and went right through the garage door.
In a podcast episode that's exploding across social media like a Taylor Swift tour drop, Kylie Kelce and her mother-in-law Donna Kelce finally shared the mic on Not Gonna Lie. This wasn't just any chat. It was the first time these 2 queens of the Kelce dynasty sat together, dishing untold gems about NFL heartthrobs Jason and Travis, and yes, the pop icon who's stolen Travis's heart and maybe a Super Bowl ring by now. Fans have been buzzing since the drop, with clips racking up millions of views faster than Travis can spike a football. Host Q dialed up the hype from the jump. It's unreal. We've got the 2 most vital women in the Kelce empire here, propping up NFL legends while winning America's adoration. Donna, ever the grounded force behind the gridiron glamour, blushed through her smile. That still feels odd to hear, she confessed with that signature warmth that's made her the NFL's unofficial MVP mom. I'm just a parent pouring love into my boys, nothing fancy. But Kylie wasn't letting her off easy. Bursting into laughter, she shot back, Mom, please, you're the glue! Without your vibe, we'd all be fumbling through life. What followed was pure, cozy chaos. Tales of chaotic family feasts where Jason's dad jokes land like interceptions, and Travis's pranks turn dinners into dodgeball derbies. The vibe? Like eavesdropping on your coolest aunt's living room gossip sesh. But the real fireworks ignited when Q pivoted to the story everyone's craving, Travis and fiancée Taylor Swift. Both women's faces lit up like Eras Tour stage lights. Taylor, she's a dream, Donna gushed, her voice softening with genuine awe. What hits me deepest is her realness. No walls despite the spotlight. Around us, she's just Taylor. Grounded, sweet, always checking on Travis like he's her favorite lyric. Kylie nodded, eyes twinkling. She's woven right in, making game days feel like pop-up concerts. But hold up, they saved the juiciest bits for last. Donna teased a hilarious first date mishap that had Travis redder than his Chiefs jersey, while Kylie hinted at Taylor's secret recipe that's changed our tailgates forever. What's the full scoop? Why did Taylor once crash a Kelce family Zoom in pajamas? And how's wedding buzz really unfolding amid tour chaos and Lombardi chases? This episode's just the appetizer. With the Kelce's off-season heating up, who's next to spill? Dive into Not Gonna Lie now. Your feed and heart will thank you. What's your take? Team Kelce Swift forever? Drop it below.